What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna run a quick errand, get some gas and go to the grocery store real quick, but I wanted to go over something that I think I said in one of my earlier videos. Oh, come on. Bro, really? So this neighborhood has a couple entrances. Trying to go out the other one, and the thing does not want to sense me, so I'm gonna have to go the long way. Such a hassle, bro. Anyways, as I was saying, I want to go over something I said in one of my other videos, and the topic is, should you start on a 600 or 1000cc bike? So my mind's kind of changed a little bit since then. I've had a 300, I've had a 650, and now I'm on a 600. And I said that opinion when I was on a 650. And it was kind of from like hearing other people's opinions as well. I don't know why I always stop talking when I'm like taking a corner. I can't like do the two things at once, man. I'm trying to concentrate. Anyways, so I guess there's like two thoughts, right? Like you could start on a 600, start on 1000, you'll be fine. You just have to be smart about it. And your average person, in my opinion, is not smart about that. The type of person that wants to get a motorcycle or get into riding, like, I guess their mindset is such that like they don't really care, you know, what speeds they're gonna be doing, and you know, they're gonna illegally modify their bikes. And I'm not saying that my bike is legal by any means, but that's your average rider, right? So also having that type of mindset, I think that like they're gonna want to do stupid shit right off the bat. They're gonna want to go fast, they're gonna want to take turns like really quick, and you know, the larger your bike is, the less error, the less room for error that you actually have. That's just, you know, how it is. The throttle's way more responsive on my 600 than my 300 and then my 650, which I love. But at the same time, like, that means that there's just way less room for error. I've been in a couple of hairy situations where I'm just taking a normal turn out of a parking lot, and I kind of like go a little too quick on the throttle when I'm taking, you know, a turn just like this, and you know, embarrassingly almost run into the curb. Let's go get some gas first. Still talking a little bit. On a 300, that's like less likely to happen. One, the 300 is way lighter. The throttle like has way more wiggle room. I guess like you could adjust it, but that's just how it is, man. Little kid, dude, pointing at the bike. That's cute. I didn't want to give it like a big rev and scare him. Alright, let's get some gas real quick. I'll pick up where I left off. The Amazon trucks, man. Still delivering the Amazon Day packages, I'm guessing. It's 3 right there. So yeah, there's like little room for error. Even the 650 was a bit more wiggle room. It's a bit torquier than the 300, way faster, but again, like, it's nothing like the 600. Obviously, they're two different classes of motorcycles. So even in the 650, I got myself into a couple hairy situations, but that was like a different bike too. That wasn't stock. Whoever had it before me, like, did something to it. I don't think it was like necessarily tuned, but like, come on, glove, dude, it's hot out here. My hands like, all right. Yeah, they did something to that 650 I had. Let's wait for this guy. We'll be on our way. Grocery store is just right there. All right, let's park in the shade, dude. Perfect. And so besides the twitchiness, I think that like anybody on the bike's gonna want to try and push it. Even on the 300, I tried to push that thing. Luckily for me, I did start on the 300, so I didn't really get like myself into too much trouble. Whereas this, when you push it, it really goes. It's a bit like, I don't know, you push into a turn, you push into a certain direction, and it just goes. It wants to go, which is great if you know how to ride. But if you're still learning, that's iffy, man. And I always say, like, you need to be going into parking lots and practicing your slow speed maneuvers. On this thing, way less room for error. On the 300, you could, like, you know, give it quarter throttle, half throttle, typically be fine and still learn those movements. But this is something I feel like you need to upgrade into. Thanks, man, appreciate it. AC, man. Oh, shoot. Alright, you already know. See the crush. Twine punch. Gotta stay hydrated, man. Can't drink your water, make it tasty. Alright, need to get some DO. You guys need to take care of yourselves. Smell nice.
Card, please scan it now. $3.99. $3.99.
Alright, got my DO, got my water flavorizers. I always stick to like Kool-Aid, but out of that, got Crush and Hawaiian Punch. All 0 calorie, all with aspartame or some type of sweetener. Give me cancer later on, but all good, dude. And as you guys can see, I'm wearing my hoodie, so I don't want these ugly ass like tan lines. I have a glove tan line on both hands from being in the sun for like an hour, so I'm sweating it out. I think it's like close to 90 right now, which if you guys are not in California, you're probably doing worse than I am. It's a little cooler over here. I think like Palm Desert's around 115, 120. Vegas right now is probably like same thing, like 110, 115. I'm gonna ride for a little bit longer, I think. I need to get home, start my freelancing work. Maybe upload these videos as well, but I'm not finished talking. Let's go. Bike runs so much better with gas. Pretty sure I almost ran out. I had 1 bar. I think I went like 10 or 15 miles with that 1 bar. But I'm not too sure like how far I could go with 1 bar. It's probably pretty far, honestly. I just overthink and freak out too much. So anyways, original opinion, you could start on a 600, you can start on 1000. When I said the 1000s, I was mainly saying like the S1000s. I think like the R1s too, they have some riding modes, maybe even the ZX10. And you could put it into like a lower power mode. But it's not gonna get so low that it's like a 300 or 400. And And I think that's like my main issue. So like, can you start on a 600, 1000? Yes. Should you? In my opinion, no. In my opinion, you should start on a 250, a 300, 400, or 500. Nothing like a 600. You know, even like a 650 might be fine. It's nothing like a 600. I don't know if other countries are like this, but I think it should be like kind of restricted for newer motorcycle riders. Like 300 I thought was perfect for me. I did outgrow it though, but being in LA, the 300 was fine. There's no room to even push that motorcycle anyways. I learned a lot on the bike. To be real, I regretted the 650. This is something I'm gonna have for a while. I don't think I'll outgrow it by any means. Like, it's almost, you know, it's a perfect forever bike. Maybe one day I'll get like a 1000, but this isn't something I'm gonna like sell or anything. It's honestly, it's a perfect motorcycle. Sounds amazing. They have so many parts for it, so many different like fairing styles if you get tired of like the color, which I love this color, it matches my car. But this is such a fun motorcycle. Stopping over here, I still don't like fully know this area, so I like to explore a little bit. I think I've been in this neighborhood before. When I had the 650, I could tell like it was faster, but the throttle response and everything was just like, it did remind me of the 300, to be real. Of course it was like way faster, but like it felt almost the same. It did look nicer, it did sound way better. But if you're kind of like trying to think what you would get, and you're a new rider, I would honestly suggest a 300 or 400. I'm part of like these Ninja 400 forums, and you know, I very much agree with a lot of those riders. A lot of them are new riders, and they say the 400's amazing. Has enough speed, enough torque for them. Plenty of room for them to grow into. Of bikers out today, so I would suggest something like that. You could get away with riding a 600 if you're smart, but like I said in my old video, if you're smart. And you know, I think I'm repeating myself now, but the average rider wants to have fun. I want to have fun. So yeah guys, to recap, no, please don't start on a 600 or 1000 if you're a new rider. Get a 300, get a 400, something very cheap to learn on. If you're like low on money, if you have to like try and scrap up some money just to ride, then maybe it's something you shouldn't be doing in the first place. This isn't my daily driver. This is something I have to have fun. I have the money and the means to do all this. If you feel differently, or if you have like other thoughts, please let me know. Write down in the comments, I'll respond to you. I respond to almost everybody. Totally down to go over like my decision and why you should start on certain things and why you shouldn't start on certain things, and you know, maybe you could change my mind. I'm still learning. I do have my own opinion, but that's not to say that I don't change my mind. So, you know, let's have a nice civil discussion about it. Again, thank you all to the new subscribers as well. Let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see. You want me to go to more car meets, find more bike meets in California. If you want me to do some like sightseeing stuff and show you around Orange County, around maybe where I grew up, very happy to do that. There's nice beaches over here, Laguna Beach, Dana Point, even beaches over in Santa Ana, surprisingly. So let me know. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.